Okay, actually, I'd like to ask Professor Chang the following question. This is a technological question that we were mentioning before the session. So Anne suggested it might be possible for robots or systems of artificial intelligence to be congregation members. And I was thinking about these narrow AI successes like Deep Blue that can play chess so well, and Watson that won at Jeopardy. Could we envision a robot that could be a spiritual leader, for example, maybe a preacher who could give really, really great sermons? I mean, the way Deep Blue plays chess, this robot could give sermons and would be like this. Is there any reason that, a couple of questions, is there any reason that couldn't happen? And if it could, would there be ethical concerns about that? Would that not be a good idea to do? Right, that's my question.
Okay, so is this on? Okay, good. So if I were asked to design such a system, here's what I think I'd do, and I would sort of borrow what the Watson people did. So I'm asked to design a machine that will deliver a sermon. I would connect it to the internet, and I would access pages of text in which people have delivered brilliant sermons, and I would use natural language processing. I would bring that text to the machine. Oh, by the way, I would dress the machine up to look like a minister or a pastor. I think that will matter a lot.
Insignia of power.
Yeah, in the proper clothing. I would then go out to the internet, I would read the text, and I would deliver some of that text back out. And I would presumably have some ways to sort of filter it so it didn't seem completely plagiarized. But it would basically be sort of an engineer task where the machine would come across probably looking pretty intelligent if I'm finding some decent passages on which to draw from. I suspect that would probably be pretty doable. And you'd have it come out with a pretty booming voice and delivered in a fashion that would sound like it was coming from a minister. I suspect that would be possible.
But isn't that cheating? Right? It sounds like it is a very successful plagiarizer, basically. I mean, would you call this a kind of genuinely human intelligence that the machine is using? And maybe Anne could comment on this too.
Now, so I think it would be really very difficult for it to generate something that was sort of original and delivered with some meaning. But yeah, so this would be what I've just designed a system, an engineer system that is a complete cheat. But again, humans are easy to fool, so I could probably fool them.
I would argue that there's a little bit more belonging to a good minister rather than only preaching well. It is those features, right? The empathy. I mean, that's what makes human beings good. And if we could ever build a robot that truly is in this role, well, that would be cool.